Hey guys, what's up? This is your girl, I am the Bronze Goddess, and I'm here to do a very quick strawberry letter. This one is I'm just going to jump right into it. If you hear some loud talking, don't mind that. That's my dad. Anyway, just first let me say I love your videos. Now to the drama. I have been a single mom from the time my daughter was 3 years old till now when she's 13. I was looking for love in all the wrong places. When I finally decided to give me a well-deserved break from men, and when I decided to do that, here comes someone from my past. Someone from my past who I loved unconditionally, and my family also loved and approved of. We broke up because he moved away for school. Now he came with so much drama and baggage I had so little knowledge of because he kept some of it a secret from me. He is married. To start, I knew that when he came in, and I told myself I wasn't going to fall for him, but my heart and my mind were weak. He told me he wasn't happy and that he had been married for 5 years but was still living with his wife. But he would drive to see me in a different state and spend weekends with me, saying his wife was driving him crazy and she wasn't doing what a wife was supposed to do. She would attack him and try to assault him physically. She put a restraining order out on him. He ended up living with another family member and he filed for divorce. But I kept telling myself that this isn't for me, and I tried to get away from it. Things started to get difficult for my daughter and me, and things started to get difficult for my daughter and me, and seeing that he had a place of his own after filing for divorce, he convinced us to move in with him, which I did less than a year ago. I gave up my job, pulled my daughter out of school, ignored the advice of my mom who told me, don't go. In a matter of 3 months, when I moved in, his wife, who is still legally his wife, because she refused to sign the divorce papers, had a mental breakdown. Then I learned she is bipolar and ended up being the mom of 3 of his young kids. The oldest being 7, the youngest being 2. The kids are very difficult to deal with because I feel so guilty for breaking up their home. Sorry. I feel so guilty for breaking up their home and their family. His family keeps saying that I'm not responsible. Basically, I'm going to go ahead and summarize it because it's long and I'm trying to get this under 10 minutes. The family kept telling her it's not her fault because the lady's bipolar. She's crazy. Don't worry about taking her man. So anyway, the child, her 13-year-old daughter, starts having difficulties dealing with the new style, the new family and everything. So the writer of the letter sends the daughter to live with the daughter's father and his new wife. She said the daughter is doing well. He said that the husband could give the daughter a much better education. And also the child seems stable. She said every time she video chats with her, the child looks very happy. She also goes on to say that basically she's raising this man's 3 kids, this married man's 3 kids, and they're all living together. But anyway, she goes on to say that the husband, once he's divorced from his wife, wants to marry her. And yeah, she's not sure that that's what she wants. She feels that he may have tricked her by having her come and basically be a sudden mom to these 3 kids. She said that he knew that she was good to kids because she did such a good job raising her daughter. So anyway, she goes on to say that she's kind of having second thoughts about it. She's not sure what she wants to do. And then her question to me is she wrong for thinking that he only wanted to get with her to raise his kids? Now, I haven't had a strawberry letter that needed a foolishness alert, but this one has foolishness running all up and through it. This one really, like I said, I wasn't even supposed to be doing a strawberry letter today, but when I read this one, it made me upset at first, and then it just made me sad. The reason why I was upset is because, to be honest, from the letter, it sounded like the writer of the letter chose this married man and his 3 kids over her own child. And in the beginning of the letter, I'm going to break it all the way down. In the beginning of the letter, she said, I'm a single mom. I've been single since my child was 3 to now, and the child's 13. So she's been single for 10 years. And it just seems like she may miss life prior to children to me. You did all of this to be with this man, and then now you don't want to be with him? You give up your daughter. You told your daughter it's okay to go live with. That's another thing. So you give up your daughter, and then you say in there she's happier where she is. They're giving her a better education, they have a stable home life. But then, not very few sentences later, you go on to say that you think he tricked you because he knows you're really good with kids and you did a good job raising your daughter. So which is it? I think that honestly, and I'm gonna be blunt too, I feel like you may have been tired of the single mom life, and I mean, that's the part that kind of I don't get that part. I can't relate to that part, and I don't get that part. You love this man so much, you're gonna take on his kids. So you let your child go away to live with the father while you take his 3 kids, and this man who loves you so much lets you give your daughter away. You got his 3 kids raising his 3 kids. It's married man's kids, but you gave your child away. I just don't. I don't understand it. And then you don't even sound like you want him. You don't even sound like you want this man. You're like, I don't know. I feel like he tricked me. I'm thinking about going back where I came from, maybe finding a job. You did all this sacrificing, and you don't even want this man. I don't get it. I really, truly don't get it. So do I feel like he used you? Yes, I feel like he used you. He knew that. I think he had your name and your number in his back pocket. And the minute he started having a problem with his wife, he was like, okay, I'm going to take these 3 kids. I'm going to need some help. And he called you. I don't know if he knew that you were going to give your daughter away to the father and everything, but you did. You asked me in the letter to keep it real, and I'm keeping it 100%. I'm keeping it funky. And I just don't understand. This man is a taker, and he's very selfish. You've given up you moved, you've given up on careers and your dreams and some of your goals, you've given up your daughter. All he has allowed you to do was give everything up for him. He is a taker, and the worst kind of person to me in the whole world is a taker. Somebody who will take everything that you will give and then some, and that's him. Selfish. What do you see in him? What do you want with him? And then you wonder why the relationship is not blessed. The foundation isn't blessed. You guys aren't going to live happily ever after, riding off into anybody's sunset. You're going to always have to deal with his bipolar wife and his 3 kids. So, I mean, it was frustrating for me because I don't understand. Why would you want this? This man is selfish, and I don't understand you can't see that. He allowed you to give up everything. And the only thing he wants to give you is his last name when his wife is finished with it, I guess, because he is still married. He's no prize. What is he giving to you? What is he giving to you that no other man can give you? I don't get it. I think he's selfish. And you said that he lied to you about something. Yeah, he's a liar. He lied to his wife. He lied to you. And I would question everything he says, including the fact that he loves you. I would question that too, because he is a liar. He lies too much. I think he had your name and your number in his back pocket, and as soon as he started having problems with his wife, he looked you up. Because he didn't call you when times were good, I bet. No, when things were great, I bet he didn't call you. And you said you just recently found out that the wife is bipolar. Who told you that? He told you that? He told you she crazy? Doesn't that sound good? What man who's trying to get a mistress, who's trying to get another woman, is going to make the wife sound like she's a decent person? No decent woman wants to break up a happy home. He got to make her sound crazy, make her sound like something's wrong with her, make her sound like they're not getting along. Something's got to be wrong with the wife to make you feel okay with getting with him. So yeah, he probably says she's crazy. She's crazy, but yet she filed a restraining order on him, because that's what you said in the letter. If she's crazy, why is she filing a restraining order on him? I think he's full of it, and I think that you need to wise up and realize that you may be being used, and I think you definitely need to pray about it, but God don't bless no mess, and this is mess. You can't bring something out like with this kind of foundation and expect to bear fruit. There's no good going to come out of this relationship with you and this man because the way you guys started was not right. So the relationship is not going to be blessed. I do suggest that you cut your losses and go on with your life. Those are his kids, his responsibility. If he wants to get with you, let him get with you once he cleans up his life, divorces his wife at least. Sorry I'm so passionate, but this is crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. He's selfish and he lies, and this is what you want? You need to reevaluate what you want because he ain't it. Your standards are too low if he meets them.